Welcome to Million Dollar Resources. Today we will discuss Generative AI. The idea of Generative AI is really appealing. If a computer can turn anything into art, do you think it could be possible to use that technology to fake the Mona Lisa or a Picasso? The problem with this is that the speed at which computers can accomplish this task is so fast that it's nearly impossible for humans to differentiate between original contents and fake ones. Generative AI doesn't solve this problem. Instead, it gives us another way to make unsupervised machine learning training data more useful. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Today in this video, we will help you understand Generative AI in simple words. We try to make the topic as simple as possible so that even a beginner can understand it effortlessly. So let's get started. What is Generative AI? Generative AI refers to the advanced algorithms that enable computers to create new content using existing data, including text and audio. Generative AI is all about creating new output, often using existing data, but they do not have an objective in mind when they do so. It's completely free from human involvement. Generative AI is being used by businesses, manufacturers, and artists alike as a way to generate ideas before implementing them. Generative AI is about creating art. It's about creating something that never existed in the past and could not exist in the future. Moving further, know that currently, there are two most popular Generative AI models. Generative Adversarial Networks or GANs and Transformer-based models. Number 1. Generative Adversarial Networks GANs. Generative Adversarial Networks or GANs are a new generation of generative networking models that can create images, videos, and multimedia artifacts with limited or no human input. They can learn to draw realistic textures, scenes, and sound effects in real time using datasets of raw pixel values as opposed to handcrafted data. This technology is still in its early stages but has great potential to be used for AI applications, such as search engine training and natural language processing, as well as more creative disciplines such as artistic creation. Number 2. Transformer-based models. Expect more from your speech abstractions and language models with transformer-based models. The Transformer model was created by Google and provides natural language synthesis capabilities that enable advanced text retrieval in under seconds. Transformative technologies such as generative pre-trained, GPT, language models can use. Website articles and other content gathered from the internet to create textual content ranging from press releases to white papers. With this technology in place, marketers can create new content instead of copying from other sources. How Generative AI could empower businesses and innovation. Number 1. In logistics and transportation. Location is an essential part of logistics and transportation. Generative AI may be able to detect changes in weather profiles and translate them into accurate maps, enabling the exploration of locations that have yet to be explored. For example, if you are interested in finding out more about an area that is further away from your home country, then Google Maps allows. Generative AI could allow you to find out more about it with less hassle. Number 2. In healthcare. Traditional medical imaging techniques like radiography and ultrasound are effective at discovering diseases. However, for some diseases, these techniques can be not only ineffective but also dangerous. For example, a CT scan involves precise scanning of body tissues so that a detailed view of the said area can be obtained, but it might cause serious harm if it detects a non-existent thing. To avoid this, researchers have proposed new methods that effectively create images directly from a patient's scan data with accuracy as good as CT scans. Guns need to be trained on millions of images in order to make a unique image like any other image. X-rays or CT scans converted to photorealistic images by using sketches to photo translation techniques are expected to further help diagnose dangerous diseases like cancer. Number 3. In the travel industry. By generating a full facial image of a person from photographs captured at multiple angles, Generative AI may greatly assist face identification and verification systems at airports. This means we can measure facial symmetry and apply real-time face recognition at scale. Number 4. In marketing. Generative AI can help with client segmentation by learning from the available data to predict the response of a target group to advertisements and marketing campaigns. This can increase the effectiveness of a brand's ads and marketing campaigns, helping you improve customer engagement and loyalty. By harnessing the power of Generative AI, you can help your company differentiate itself, create more customer relationships, and improve response rates on customer engagement activities like customer satisfaction surveys. Now explore some impressive use cases of Generative AI. Number 1. Image generation. Generative AI is a feature that enables you to transform text into images and generate realistic images based on a setting or subject that you specify. It's like Photoshop for text-based creation. If you want to create images in seconds, Generative AI is for you. Businesses can take it to another level by generating professional images for commercial use. For example, if you want to create a visual material in which two people are sitting in an office around a table with some papers, then simply input the text and get your image and use it without worrying about copyright thing. Here is an example of AI image generation. This image was produced based on the text description, teddy bears working on a new AI research underwater with 1990s technology. Number 2. Image-to-image conversion. Image-to-image conversion, also known as face-to-face transformation, involves transforming external elements of an image, such as its color, form, or medium while preserving the fundamental elements. One example would be turning a daylight image into one taken at night. Check out this cool example where a user's input of simple portraits transformed into realistic photos of people. Number 3. Semantic image-to-photo translation. Semantic image-to-photo translation means that the user only needs to understand the general idea behind an image. Based on a simple semantic sketch or image, Generative AI can produce a realistic version of provided input. This application is helpful for the healthcare industry as a result of its facilitative function in diagnosing conditions. Check the input and output provided by AI. Number 4. Super resolution. Generative AI can boost image resolution by applying a generative technique to make textures and colors more realistic, eliminating noise and missing pixels. Number 5. Video creation. You can somehow digest that you can create images using text or boost resolution, etc. I can do for you what you probably can't. It can create video. Current AI technology lets you generate videos of people giving reviews about your products or services. Or create an explainer video that features a person that actually doesn't exist in the real world. Yes, you can seamlessly do it with generative AI. Whether it's a video ad, a video series, or an explainer video, AI takes the guesswork out of creating content because the technology is better at creating quality videos than humans are. And while there may be limitations to the technology, AI's use cases will continue to expand as it evolves and learns, making it more and more valuable over time. So, these are some quick use cases of generative AI. Something running in mind? You might be thinking, with so much power, is there any downside of generative AI? You are thinking right. Yes, there are some bad sides of generative AI. The dark side of generative AI. Number 1. Pseudo-images and deepfakes. When a false image is created from an original photo, it is called as a pseudo-image or deepfake. Initially created for entertainment purposes, these fakes have gotten a bad reputation because of their malicious applications, such as being used to create pornographic content. It goes without saying that it has already taken many lives. Unfortunately, deepfakes are already being used on the internet today. These days, it is easier than ever to create fake pictures of our faces and use them for social media accounts or other activities. In some cases, these fakes are used to manipulate us into doing things we would not otherwise do. Number 2. Hard to control. The more advanced AI research becomes, the more we are moving closer toward designing machines that will be able to make decisions that could threaten our existence. This danger is not something far into the future, but something that could happen within the next 5 years or even sooner. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Tell us how you see AI in the future or how it will change our lives. So, that's it for now. We hope you love learning about generative AI. If yes, then hit the like button right now, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more million-dollar resources like this. Thank you for watching.